today on this Thursday, August 28th, 2025. We're live on location today at the CSX and Norfolk Southern tracks of Erie, PA. We're going to see if we have any CSX or Norfolk Southern trains today. So since everybody gets their notifications and watch this is the first of 2 streams today and live in real time. This is at 11:31 p.m. Eastern Time in the U.S. This is live right now. It was a busy day at the CSX today. There was a lot of CSX trains, and there was a BNSF grain train. I didn't set the camera in time, and there's another train I didn't set up in time either. But I did get I got the rest of the CSX trains too. Yes. Other than the 2 I didn't get, and also I didn't get the auto rack train the first time. Not the second time went by. We're gonna stream today in Erie because Owen's got a doctor's appointment at 2 today, so. And then next week we'll schedule for Butler probably either next Tuesday or Thursday next week. So hope enjoy the live stream. I'm gonna shut the screen off like we've been doing because the phone's been overheating since before we went live. If there's any trains coming, I'll turn the screen on. But I want my phone off the wind chill, otherwise it will overheat. I'm not going to start the uploads until probably after this live stream. And also, I do have 2 premieres tonight on the train channel. I got a 7 and a 7:30 premiere tonight on the train channel. I know normally we stream at noon, but because he has an appointment at 2, we're going to stream before 12 today. And Terry can come on the chat here in a few minutes as well as regular. Yeah, we sure indeed, yeah. I didn't get the 2 trains today. I did not get the manifest train heading east And I did not get the BNSF grain train with the BNSF units as well. And then there was a N train DPU. I didn't get that either. But Terry got it once, or I mean twice on his live stream. He got one right here at the CSX tracks, and then 2 weeks ago or last week or whatever it was, he got that and this time at the same train, but this time at NS. We're just gonna shut the screen off until whatever train comes by. Either it's a CSX or Norfolk Southern. There was a Norfolk Southern truck went by earlier. I will be uploading videos probably after this live stream, so we have time to get a few camera versions uploading before we end Owen today. Because this is going to be an early day for Owen today, due to a doctor's appointment today. Well, I'm sorry, for me and Owen today, due to his doctor's appointment, not though. I'm going to have to do the rest of the camcorder versions on my cracked phone until we get ready to stop for the day. Because all the Bradford trains on there are done. But we do have... I gotta add one more thing on the community page. I'll do that here in a little while. That would be the premieres for the BNSF, for the BNP trains I got coming up. And then we're back at CSX camera versions probably in the next couple days. Because we have a couple days of CSX trains we're going to have here on the train channel. There's a couple people watching the chat. I forgot to message Terry about I got a stream early today because it was a doctor's appointment. But I did post on the community page about it today. And sorry about I had my drinks on me. I'm sorry I got one of them on camera for the to get the CSX, to get the end of the auto rack train. So we're going to have camera versions in 2 phones. Yeah, we're going to do camera versions in 2 phones. I started with the smartphone first. Then later we're going to use the And then we're going to use the correct phone for the rest of the camcord versions if we get any more trains. Either it's a CSX or it's a Norfolk Southern. We should get Terry in the chat coming up in just a few minutes. But I'm not too sure if Jeremy's coming in this. If not, he'll be on to close it up. Because remember, this is a two-part closing stream as well. We have not done any closing streams in a while because we've been doing nothing but just the cancellation streams since I was supposed to go to Butler today, but because Owen has the appointments, we're going to stream today in Erie. But next week, we do have probably either Tuesday or Thursday next week, we'll get some Butler trains in, and then maybe we'll get back to Erie and maybe Beaver Falls probably in a couple weeks to close up I want to get at least oh, here's an airplane on. We can check this out. It's a nice one. It's a bad one. That's very nice. Oh. The only trains I got today was a garbage train, auto rack, white short manifest. Well, the auto rack's in two parts. 2 intermodals, and a garbage train to start the camcord versions. Facebook. It says 10. It says pay 10 is what it is on there. I can read it. Yeah, I can read it. It's pay 10, not. I know. Oh. Still no one's on chat yet? Well. Oh, and then Terry didn't read the commodity page. I told him I'm streaming in Erie today because of that. Next week, one day next week we're going into Butler, and then we'll be back at CSX probably next week. But we need to get some trains out of state soon before the weather gets bad between the Ohio and the New York. We need to get them in soon before the weather gets bad. We were expecting, and I were expecting to go in Ohio a couple weeks ago because we all thought after Edinburgh, we thought we're still in Pennsylvania, but it's not because they didn't even change the state thing after all that. Thanks for the 3 likes.
No traffic,
That's from last night. All the camcord versions, when these next trains go by, are going to the cracked phone until we end the live stream.
Clear 30, probably 20 to a stop. Clear 30, 20 to a stop. You're over.
Got a couple percent left on the smartphone. We might get a buffer if the phone goes dead. We might have to buffer for a few minutes. Oh, grab the door. Yes. We might not going to get a train live here pretty soon. Wow, another plane. Is that the second? I just put it on the camera a second ago with the plane.
Zero down, back 20. Alright, line in, zero down, back 22 zero. That's it.
'20s. Was there a busy day at CSX? It was a busy day at CSX today. Yeah, sure was. There was we had 2 intermodals, 3 manifests. I got one of them. I got both of the intermodals. And I did get a BNSF grain train. Well, no, I didn't get the BNSF grain, but or the first manifest. But I did get the 2 intermodals. The auto rack train will be in 2 parts, as well as and I did get a short manifest. Was all we can get. But the camera versions will be in 2 phones. Because of the weather. No, it's because of the phones overheating, that's why. No. No, I don't think he didn't know. We're gonna get Owen out here in a couple minutes so we can get this smartphone charged up so we can continue streaming though. There's a potential here I might see my friend Peyton today. I know Paul got one. Paul catched him last year, and Terry catched him this year. Did the scanners got turned off again? No, it's still on. Garbage train, 2 intermodals, manifest. About five trains and a half, because I got the CSX auto wreck is in 2 parts because the phone was overheating near the end of the CSX train. Yeah, siren went by. Okay. There we go. Yeah, siren just went. I just thought I heard a siren, but there was. We should. I heard there's a train coming on track 1. But all the rest of the camcorder versions are going to the smart or to the crack phone it has coming up. But this is probably going to be a 2-day CSX train day here in the camera version wise. We're back live on the train channel. We're sorry about my phone went dead. Hello, Terry. Welcome to the live stream. I got a bunch of trains today, but I missed 3 of them, though. But we were buffering a little. Sorry about this. The only trains I didn't get, Terry, is the Autorack train, the BNSF grain train, and there's what else they had? And manifest. We were just approaching to the railroad. We're approaching to the tracks, and I heard a CSX manifest came in, but I didn't set the camera version in time. No, I did not. And it says, and but my phone was overheating. I couldn't get. And also, Terry, that the CSX Autorack train will be in 2 parts. All right, we're back. Terry, the reason, Terry, to this afternoon. So that's why the reason we're streaming at 11:30 instead of 12 or 12:30 is because he has an appointment coming up. I don't know if you heard me or not, Turn every camera version I got except for 3, and it was only CSX trains. There's no Norfolk Southerns except for the truck. There we go. I'll put the window down now since. Yeah, I got at least 2 intermodals, an Autorack. Will be in 2 parts, plus the garbage train and a manifest. So there's 2 intermodals. 2 and a manifest. So we have garbage train, manifest, Autorack. So that's 3. Well, 3.5. And 2 intermodals. It's 5.5 trains today. And they're all and all of them are CSX. All of them. There's no NS other than the truck went by. Every train is on there as a CSX. Every train is a CSX. The grain train, the only ones with the BNSF units and a DPU. And that and the garbage train was all they had for DPUs. In case we haven't tuned in during the buffering break, we're in Erie, Pennsylvania today to getting trains because of the Owens appointment today. We'll be doing the Butler trains probably next week. No, pay. Glendale, welcome to the live stream. I got a lot of trains today, but I didn't get the auto rack train just before we went to Walmart. And then I did not get the manifest train because we haven't approached the tracks yet. And I did not get the BNSF grain train. Otherwise, the rest of the trains I got. I know this isn't Paul live streaming. This is me, Jeffrey, the Train Channel's live streaming. I know. That's why where Glendale was on there for. I know this isn't Paul streaming. This is me. We have no trains live yet though. Doing pretty good, doing pretty good, Glendale. I got some trains today. I got some BNP trains there 2 days ago, but we're gonna have 2 premiere versions of it tonight though. I heard you said, Glendale, you're not going to Railfan this weekend. I heard that on the community post. Yes, we're back, Terry. There's no trains live yet today, Terry. All the trains are in a camcord version, but 3. The only trains we did not camera version is the BNSF grain train, auto rack train. Not the one I got on camera. The one we're passing the tracks, and there's another train, and we just missed the manifest train. We're approaching the tracks. But I at least got 5 trains out of 7 or 8 today. Yeah. And they're all CSX though, Terry. Every train is a CSX. It even closed one with the BNSF. I know one was a BNSF train, but it was on CSX today. But I think we pointed out, Terry, that there was a BNSF when you went live, Terry. I don't know if it's last week or 2. There was a BNSF grain train. Was on Norfolk Southern, wasn't it? Yep. It was on Norfolk Southern. And I don't think I'd ever got Norfolk Southerns like this. I thought with that BNSF units, I thought it was a Norfolk Southern 28B, but Mason from Lake County said there was a Illinois terminal unit was leading the last time they had to be that train though. From Lake County. Yeah. They had one went by today, Glendale, but I didn't get it because my phone was overheating, that's why. Terry got him twice on the stream this year. He got one on the CSX and one on NS. Just CSX, okay. So we get BNSF on NS2, not just CSX though. If I don't get any trains live today, I got at least just got camera versions only. If I don't get nothing live here. I didn't even turn the scanners back on, that's why. I didn't even turn the scanners back on, that's why. Oh, they had an SD-70 lading on a, okay. This could be the second straight day without getting a train. Second time this year in Erie, we're not going to get a CSX train live. Well, we have a CSX train coming here shortly. I heard on the radio. Yep, we have a CSX coming on a Norfolk Southern. No, we have a Norfolk Southern coming here shortly. I told Peyton about it when I joined his live earlier on the StreamYard earlier this year about I did not get a CSX train live, but I did get we did get an NS train live, but we did not get a CSX live here in Erie. Actually, we have a CSX and a. I did not hear a CSX train. I heard Norfolk Southern detectors going off. I certainly wish we have CSX on NS. I did get 2 NS trains with CSX on it. I got one. I got Vienna. I got one on a sand train here in Erie, and one in Ohio on a tanker train. What's Glendale's on there? Yeah, Glendale's in the chat, and she hasn't been on there since Monday. Monday, yeah. We should have a Norfolk Southern coming here shortly. Don't know if it's going to be the local or is it going to be a massive train. This could be the only train live we're going to get today. This could be the second time we're not going to get a CSX live. Yeah, because I'm going to... Oh, you were busy? I gotta set the camera version up, Glendale, because there's a Norfolk Southern's gonna be coming here shortly. Yeah, I gotta set up the camera version because there's an NS train's gonna be coming here shortly. So we have not have any NS yet until, because it's like Terry said on his live stream this past Sunday or Monday that there was no Norfolk Southerns running Sunday or Monday. It's because of maintenance. Due to maintenance, it is. Excuse me. Yeah. Oh, there's no CSX a couple of... Yeah, Terry said about 2 weeks ago there was, or this past week, there was no Norfolk Southerns running. It's because there was maintenance going on, and that was why the reason the Norfolk Southern trains were shutting down is because of maintenance. I had to set the camera version up, Glendale, because there's a Norfolk Southern be coming here shortly. We don't know if it's a local train or is it massive. And this is also going to be the first train live. Maybe the first and only train going live. First and only train live today. If I would have set the live up around 11, I would have got a couple of trains live. Is locals a daily or what? No, the locals. No, the locals are not daily. The locals is not one of the 40 to 60 trains daily. I know Terry puts it on the chat every single live stream. Is he asleep though, by the way? That's all I said on there, which is only Glendale and Regular took over the chat. Yeah. Oh wow. We're gonna be back on after this at 8 o'clock to close it out, and this is a part 1 closing stream. And also don't forget to catch the premieres at 7 and 7:30 tonight on the train channel. It's the last 2 BNSF trains of the day are the only things that are going to be premiered tonight. So don't forget to catch those premieres at 7 and 7:30 tonight on the train channel. That was the other thing I was going to put up on the community page, but I'll do that probably after this live stream, as well as uploading those train videos. Oh, sorry about your phone, huh? We're not even going to get a train live today. That's kind of odd. I already had one. I did not get this, like the second time. I believe if it is, it's going to be the second time I'm not getting a CSX live. I told Peyton about it earlier this year when I joined at the StreamYard. And so did I told Terry and Jeremy about it earlier this year too. But this could be the only, but if that NS does come before we end the stream, this could be the first and only train going live today. Because we have not, this could be the second time we're not going to get a CSX live. So I got all the CSX trains on the camera versions, but not going to be, and we're not going to get none on the stream today. I should have set the stream up a lot more sooner, and I would have got a couple live. One final time before we. Every camcorder version on there is on the smartphone except for the one. Except for that second intermodal. Yep, it's 1 hour. I heard the NS detector going off, but I wasn't sure. I think we did have twice this year. We did have a final train of the day was an NS. And I think like once, or no, I think it was twice on the live stream. But this could be the only train live. We're probably we're not going to be getting any CSX live, but maybe we'll see. We might get one NS live before we end it for today. I got a chicken slider and popcorn chicken and some Cheez-Its is all I had for lunch today. And my leftover cinnamon rolls from Tuesday. But Terry, I don't think we're not going to get any trains live today, but we do have some camera versions coming up. This is going to be the second time in the history of Jeffrey the Train Channels, Terry, that we're not going to get a CSX live. Well, we are going to get a train live. Yes, we are. That goes like it's a Norfolk Southern to me. And I believe that the NS is going to, if it's a final, the last train has to be an NS. Yeah, I don't think it can't be a CSX. Let me get the live stream in possession, please. Thank you. Thank you. So we are going to get a train live for right here at least. And this is probably going to be a 2-day camcorder version day, or actually a 3-day camcorder version day beginning tonight. Because don't forget, make sure we catch the premieres at 7 and 7:30 tonight on the train channel, because I forgot to put it up on the community page, but I'll do that probably after this stream tonight. Or after this live stream, not tonight's stream. Not before tonight's stream. Or, I mean, not after tonight's live stream, I'm sorry. Can't spit it out. No. So we have a CSX. No, there's an NS coming. Don't shut the camera off. This is going to probably be the last camera version right there. And this is going to be a first on a Norfolk Southern. Welcome back. This is the train channel. I believe we have a Norfolk Southern train coming. Let's roll it and check it out. This is probably be the last camera version of the day right there. So we're going to make this one good. And also for those of you who hasn't missed tune into the live stream, that this is going to be the first and only train we're getting on the live stream today as an NS. Try to make the trains good here, because this is most likely be the last train of the day right there. This is CSX or NS? NS. Maybe it's a CSX coming. Looks like it is going to be an NS. Yep, it is. Yep, it is Norfolk Southern. It's like a slow train in this one. We're going to catch this NS train, and then that's going to be it for cameras for today, between live and the camera and the camcorder versions for today. I mean, this Norfolk Southern there, and this Norfolk Southern comes back. And then that's going to be it. And then that will be it for Jeffrey, the train channels for today and this week, as far as rail fanning is concerned. Let's make this one. Let's make this camcorder version good for today. To wind it down today. I like seeing the NS locals go by. No, I think it's I think we already had about several local freight trains this week at B and the B&P, and I think this is the first local freight train on Norfolk Southern in a while. I think it's like the first time in almost 2 weeks, actually. Or 3 weeks, though. We're going to catch this Norfolk Southern train heading on to the second track, and then that's going to be it for cameras for today. I mean cameras for today between live and the regular it is, huh? Can't even, huh? Uh-huh. Love seeing NS going by. Good thing is it's not raining out today. It was raining. We were streaming in Bradford 2 days ago. It was raining. And then today, this camera's gonna stay on. Yes, the camcorder version's gonna stay on. I might gonna separate it maybe sometime next week. In addition to the premiere. I was while we have a moment on we'll set the scanners off. That's a CSX local train. I don't get those. They don't pass this here. We're gonna catch this NS local, and then we're gonna end, and then that will be it for today for Jeffrey the train channels. We're gonna have a 7-minute video premiere tonight in addition to this here. Nice SD40 lading. There's the end. Assembled on that train is the Norfolk Southern C62. The C62 originate to Columbus, Ohio, and terminates to Westfield, New York, where it terminates for a few service industries. All on this Thursday, August 28th, 2025, from the Jeffrey the Train channels on YouTube. I had to set up here first. It was a pretty good SD40 lading on this. I love those. So. All right, this is probably going to be it for the camcorder versions for this week for Jeffrey the Train channels, and we'll be back on next week for more versions. Talk to you then. That's done. Camera versions are done. That was pretty good, though. BNS or NSC 62 to end up in our channel for today. So, All right, I think that's gonna be about it for this live stream for Jeffrey the Train Channels. Cause we have to get back to Titusville for the day, cause he has to go to a doctor here in about an hour or so. So thanks for watching Jeffrey the Train Channels on YouTube. Sorry, I gotta get the regulars final goodbye as we get ready to stop for the day. And I'm gonna say we can turn the thing on, huh? And we'll be back on tonight at 8 o'clock to close it out for part 2. And don't forget to catch the premieres at 7 and 7:30 tonight on the train channel. It's the B&P trains, the last 2 trains of the day of the B&P area. Talk to you then, as always, and thanks for watching Jeffrey the Train Channels on YouTube. And we'll talk to you guys all tonight. Bye, Glendale. Bye, Terry. Until tonight. Talk to you then.